Now, self-management. There are two strategies that I do a lot for self-management. One of them is sleeping on it. So what I mean by that is when you find yourself in a situation where you're really stressed, really sad, really angry, wherever the extreme case is, I really advise you to sleep on it, because imagine acting out on your extreme case of emotion and letting that dictate your actions with people. That's gonna have a huge negative effect on your life if you don't control that or sleep on it. For example, if you're in the industry for hospitality, as a manager, even as an associate, and you see something that really made you angry. Let's say your associate disrespects you in front of a lot of people. If you let your anger get to you, you can lose your cool and lash out at that employee in front of everyone, and it'll make you look really bad, and it will make the associate look really bad, and no one wants to be in that environment where they work for that type of culture. Bring them to the side one-on-one and ask them to go home, and then taking 1 to 2 days to kind of just literally sleep on it. And then after those couple days are up, whatever time you need to give yourself, have a one-on-one meeting with that associate. Tell them what they did was wrong. Tell them why you think it was wrong. Try to understand their perspective, why they did what they did. That's when you can have the conversation and be open with each other. So that's sleeping on it. Another strategy for self-management is putting a mental recharge in your schedule. So guys, I know you hear this all the time, but exercising is so crucial. What I mean by this is that when you exercise, you're releasing natural endorphins like serotonin in your body, which is the reason for happiness, and regulating your hormones on a daily basis. When you exercise, you're literally making it easier for you to control your emotions. You let out so much stress, anxiety, and all these negative built up feelings in you when you exercise. It's literally a mental recharge. And it literally says it in this book how important it is just to put a mental recharge in your schedule. And this doesn't mean you have to go in the gym and lift the heaviest weight, guys. You just do things that you love. That's what I would recommend. I love playing sports, for example. I love soccer. I love playing basketball. I love to walk in nature. I like to hike. I like to gym to a certain degree, but it's not my passion. So pick something that you like to do that involves exercise and make that your mental recharge in your schedule. Now, for social awareness, there are a lot of different strategies for this. I'm gonna give one of the strategies that they say in the book, which is to read the mood in the room. Okay? So when you walk into a room, make it a practice to try to read the mood of the room. And what that means is the room calm? Is it high energy? Is it positive? Are people down? Try to see how the room is. That way, when you walk into it, you'll think before you say something that might upset someone. You basically think twice before you speak. So in hospitality, if you're going to a large function, try to read the mood of the event, of your employees. What's happening? Is it stressful? Are people down? Are people bored? So depending on that mood that you read in the room, to get your employees in a position where they can either uplift their mood, be more productive, give them tasks if they're bored. They're not challenged enough, then you give them challenges. This can be used very strategically by reading the room to ensure a specific behavior. So try to make that a practice. Whenever you walk into a room, especially when there's a big group, just try to read the room, try to read the people in there, how people are acting, and then you can kind of go from there. Lastly, relationship management. For relationship management, I will use this one strategy for hospitality. It is to keep an open door policy, meaning you let everyone know that your doors are always open whenever they want to talk. That way, whenever they're feeling uncomfortable or they feel like they need to get something off their chest, they know they have you in the back of the office every time to talk to you, and then you're always open ears whenever they do this. And make sure whenever they do walk in your door, and you know it's something important because it's something important to them, make your time free and actively listen to them because it will mean so much to them. And that will actually help you manage your relationships very well in the industry. So that comes to the end of this segment for emotional intelligence. Thank you for listening, everyone. If you like these strategies, I can make a video for each strategy if you want and explain how to apply it. Anyways, until next time, thank you for listening to the Hospitality Guru.